Hey, good afternoon, everybody, here on Storm Chaser Max page. Well, I got a little update I want to share very briefly here. I've decided to call this Storm Chase. There's a few reasons behind it, but mainly the main one being that there is just too many variables right now with this storm. It looks like all the stuff I really came to see, except for the wind, is going to be to the outside of the Savannah side of things. Mainly, it looks like, for like tornadoes and stuff. It looks like. Now, of course, this can change and all that, but just looking at the most recent models, I'm not really willing to go that far for this one. I've got other stuff to do. I've still got business stuff to do. I've got church stuff to take care of. So I really just need somebody, like I say, I really just need people to understand that storm chasing is fun, but this is not my job per se. This is something I do just because I want to and because I like to. And unfortunately, right now, as much stuff as I have going on, I've got to think about what my needs are. And like I say, if it was dead centered, like right here, I knew where everything was going to be, but the National Weather Service seems to just not have enough information that makes me comfortable wasting, possibly and potentially wasting time on this one. Now, normally I'm used to doing that, but this is a different time. It's a busy week for me too. I had to push a lot of stuff out of the way into the red for me. But yeah, I just want to tell people, storm chasing is great when it works and not when it doesn't. So I know y'all probably weren't expecting me to back out of this one. And it's just too much. I think I admit it, I admit it now. I think I went a little bit above my pay grade or training, if you will, with this one. This one's going to be a doozy, and it's going to be a lot wider spread than if it was going to be when I first started choosing to pursue this storm. It was going to be a Cat 1. That's fine. I had to stay right on the shore. Storm surge wouldn't have been as much of a problem. But they're talking about Cat 3 at landfall, 125 mile an hour winds and tornadoes and damaging winds and severe thunderstorms and stuff all over, and flooding all over the area. So it sounds like, and also even when it happens, even if they tell me where the tornado is going to be, it's going to be so, even if they could almost tell me the exact location, which they can't, but because it's such a wide forecast area for all this, it's going to be next to impossible to sit here and pinpoint. And like I say, just because of the uncertainty, I don't feel like I would be able to see anything anyway. And if anything, I'd be wasting time getting stuck behind down trees and power lines and construction vehicles and utility vehicles. And it just, right now, there's too much uncertainty. And that's not to say if there's not stuff in this area tomorrow, I won't come back. In fact, I'm planning on it now. But just as far as spending another night, I'd rather have the choice to stay at home, if at all possible. And the only way to do that is to sit here and pretty much call the chase, like I say, and do it from home. Like I say, I'm still going to be in activated mode, as I call it. It's just a really tough time, and like I say, I've got a lot of other stuff I got to do this week anyway. So y'all stay blessed. It's going to be all right. Like I say, I'm praying for everybody that's going to be and will be affected by this storm, that they are safe and secure from anything that may come their way. And I just wanted to say I am still here for the people. I'm still here. If you see this and you've been affected by it when it hits, feel free to reach out. Like I say, reach out to me on Facebook at Storm Chaser Max. But as of right now, I'm going to tentatively, as far as being out, I'm going to call this storm. It's just too much. So y'all have a great day. Everybody be blessed, and prayers going to the ones who will be affected and their families.